Hi, it's Nardwuar, the human serviette from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, saying you're watching MONTREALITY and doot-doo-loot-doo, MONTREALITY.
When you were 10 years old, how did you see the world?
When I was 10 years old, probably was into running. I still run every day, but the way I saw the world was people winning the race. And I tried to win the race, but I did not win the race. I would always come sort of like maybe out of 25 out of 50, like not too bad. And everybody started dropping out as I got older. So as I got older, it would be, I'd come 25th, but there'd only be 25 people in the race. And eventually the race would happen and I'd come 15th, but there'd only be 15 people in the race. And then I would come 10th and there would only be 10 people in the race. And then I would come 9th and there was only 9 people in the race. And then, well, if we ran a race today, I might come in first or second because everybody else has dropped out. So don't give up. Keep trying. Don't think you're going to come last. Probably then when I was 10, I thought, I wasn't bad. But as I got older, I thought I was bad. And then now, maybe I have a chance to win the race. So keep running. So from 10 years old, I think things get obscured. So don't believe your 10-year-old self.
And how do you protect your inner child and you stay like your real self, like you are?
Well, I do love cheese. I know it clogs the arteries, but cheese reminds me of a youth. Like, for instance, when I was younger, I once ate some Gouda cheese, and I hated it. And I spat it out the window of my Datsun 510, my dad's Datsun 510, and it remained there as a stain on the window for years. So every time I looked at that window of my Datsun 510 by my dad, I thought of my youth. So now, the Datsun 510 is long gone, but every time I think of Gouda cheese or cheese in general, I think of my youth. I got a disease, I'm addicted to cheese, but now I eat salads.
Nice. And thinking about your younger self, what would that kid think of who you've become today?
Well, I think they would be probably a bit excited to know that I'm winning the running race. But then the kid would be told everybody else dropped out. So you're not winning the race. But I think they'd be very excited and honored. And to me, I was always inspired when I was younger for people that were involved in media that were really accessible, like Soundproof, a local cable access TV show in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, or CITR Radio, which I volunteer for. So when I think about the youth, I think when I was younger, I'll get involved in Soundproof, I'll get involved in CITR, and I have been. So it was all laid out for me. It's all there, and people can get involved. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody can get involved. Join your local college radio station. Join your local cable access station. Do a podcast. Do something on the internet. For an example, I once did an interview with Nirvana. I played it, the audio only, on CITR Radio, an audio only interview. Nobody phoned in, nobody. This was 1994, nobody cared. A lot of kids come to me these days and say stuff like, oh my God, I did an interview, I only got 4 views. I'm like, that's 4 more people than heard my Nirvana interview in 1994. So just keep with it, keep going, keep doing it, and doot-doo-loot-doo, MONTREALITY.
MONTREALITY show.